If you're a B2B company, chances are that your audience will be on LinkedIn. That's the good news. You know where to find them. The bad news: LinkedIn ads can get pretty expensive and typically don't generate the ROI you'd expect. That's why many companies are becoming effectively media producers. They generate as much high-quality video as possible in order to engage with their audience on LinkedIn organically, without having to pay for the ads. That works great when you already have 10,000 or more followers, but if you don't, your videos may only get 100 views, or if you're lucky, 500 to 1,000 views. First of all, let's start with what's a view on LinkedIn. The LinkedIn algorithm will show your video on the feeds of a small percentage of your network and followers. If they watch at least 3 seconds, then it counts as a view. However, the majority of your network may never even get a chance to see your video because it won't appear on their feed. So how can you get more views for your videos if you don't have a large network already? First, you have to work systematically on growing your network. And second, you have to work actively to boost engagement with your video posts. Let's start with your connections. To grow connections, search on LinkedIn for people who would fall in the category of channel partners or potential clients, and send them a connection request with an authentic message on how you can add value. Don't go for the kill and say what services you offer or what you can sell. I find it much more effective if you write a note like this along with your connection request. Hey, I saw you're passionate about B2B social media. I'm interviewing some B2B growth practitioners and share some great tips on LinkedIn, so I thought you'd find them interesting. And leave it at that. That way, you're more likely to get your connection request accepted, and as they start engaging with your content and get value from it, they will get to know, like, and trust you. And when they need you, they will turn to you. It's happened to me many times already. I added a connection 2 years ago, and now they reached out to me. Now that they need my services, I immediately came to mind because I've stayed top of mind with them through my content that I post consistently on LinkedIn. And now let's switch to engagement. What does engagement mean for LinkedIn? It's not the kudos or well done or thank you comments that many people get. These are meaningless. LinkedIn wants to see meaningful engagement. That means that many people are watching the majority of your videos and not just a few seconds. And it means that people are leaving long comments. You respond and they respond back. So there's a back and forth, which means there's a debate going on. If LinkedIn sees that you're engaging your audience, it will start showing your videos to a larger percentage of your network, and that way you will grow your views. These are the two main ways to grow your reach organically on LinkedIn. Another great hack is to also tag people. If you do a video interview with someone, one of the biggest benefits, besides getting some great content by sharing their insights, is that when you tag them and they share it, their network will get exposed to your video. And that's how you can take your videos from 500 views to 5,000 views practically overnight. This is how it works with us and our video podcast. We interview B2B growth experts and tag them when we post clips from their interviews on LinkedIn. I typically get 500 to 1,000 views on my videos, but when I tag a CMO or a VP of growth at a great company, I get 4,000, 5,000 views. What's more, my subsequent videos are getting higher views because they're sent to a broader network. So there's a stickiness factor to that broader reach. So here are the 3 tips to grow the views of your videos on LinkedIn. Grow your network systematically, actively drive engagement with your videos, and expand your reach through video interviews and by tagging your interviewees. It may take a little time to see results, but the benefits will come. Organic exposure to your ideal clients.